What's good, fellas? Welcome back to another video. Gentlemen, I titled this video, Staying in Your Bag, Not Your Feelings. I believe this is going to be one of the most important videos on this channel, as I always say. I never know where we're going with these videos. I get an idea in my mind, and I let my soul flow. I let my soul take the driver's seat. That being said, gentlemen, let's begin with the video. I'm somebody who, I have a big heart. I have a lot of love to give. I'm a very kind person. And you see, a lot of kind people, oftentimes people will take that for weakness. I know I've experienced that in the past. I'm sure many of you watching who also have big hearts, who have the capacity to love and to give and to serve, have experienced this. Now, one thing that I've had to learn along my journey, especially as a man, while you hustling, while you grinding, while you on your purpose, while you're on your mission, is how to put those blinders on and stay focused. A lot of you guys, you always sharing memes, you sharing reels. People asking me, oh, did you watch the draft? Did you hear about the beef? I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. That shit's not putting cash in my pocket. It's not feeding me. It's not supporting my family. I don't care about none of that. Some people will hear me say that and say, oh, well, you gotta live a little bit. You can't just be a recluse. I've never said you can't live. But the issue is, a lot of you focus too much on things outside of yourself. You need to stay focused on you and yours. That's one of the main issues that comes up in our consultation calls. You got to stay in your bag, fellas. You got to stay out of your feelings. A lot of you right now are wondering if the girl that you're seeing is fucking somebody else. Oh, she hasn't texted me back in 4 or 5 days. She probably is. So what? She probably is riding somebody else's meat right now till the wheels fall off. So what? You see, something that's helped me tremendously along my journey is being able to envision the worst case scenario always. Once you envision the worst case scenario happening in your life, you're able to strip it of its power and proceed forward. What's the worst thing that can happen to you right now? Envision it, live it, feel it, and then move forward. So many of us, we allow hypothetical scenarios and situations, the thoughts of other people, to dictate how we move right now in our life. That's cowardice. When you allow things that don't even exist to control and dictate and have dominion over how you live your life. Fellas, you gotta stay in your bag. You gotta stay down. You gotta grind. You gotta focus. We know we wanna live life. We know we wanna have a good time. Right? I know I wanna have a good time. You see, right now, it's summertime, right? So, ooh, people getting a little comfortable, right? People getting a little comfortable. Niggas is taking a trip to Europe, right? Spending the summer in Europe. And I know because the last few summers, I've been in Europe. And I'm itching to go to Croatia right now. I'm itching to be on the beach in Monaco right now. I'm itching to fly back to Italy right now and chill. My friends are all hitting me up. Yo, let's go take a trip. Da, 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 da. My friends in Italy are hitting me up. I have to say, nah. We did Europe all last year. We did this. It's a new era. It's a new dawn. And to get to where you're going sometimes, oftentimes, you gotta sacrifice. Some of you guys right now, these next 6 months that's left in summer right now, if you dig deep and you focus, it's gonna change your whole life. I had to tell myself, nah, I know I wanna go to Croatia. I know I wanna go to Monaco right now. Not this summer. Not this summer. We gotta lock down. We gotta stay in our bag. We gotta stay focused. Shorty's hitting me up every single day. Women hitting me up every single day. Can we go do this? This week I didn't allow myself to go on any dates. Not this week. I gotta stay in my bag. I got back-to-back calls with different people, scaling things up, working. Some of you guys right now, bro, you just gotta put your nose down and you just gotta focus on you and you gotta grind. And I promise you that breakthrough is right there. That breakthrough is right there. You gotta sacrifice. You have to sacrifice to get to where you're going, fellas. You gotta stay in your bag and you gotta stay out of your emotions. Everybody around you is having fun. They doing this. They sending memes. They talking about the draft. We don't care. There's a time and a place for everything. And there's certain seasons in your life where you have to allocate all of your attention on your purpose and mission. I'm in that season right now. I would love to just kick my feet up and go here and do that. Nah, not this summer. There's something special about this summer for a lot of you watching right now. And if you can just focus and quiet out the noise, get out of your emotions. Your chick left you, your woman left you, a friend betrayed you, whatever it is. If you could just get out your emotions. I'm not telling you not to feel, brother. As I've said before, you go through things as life. It hurts. We're going to process those things healthily, as healthy gentlemen do. Yes, but there is a time and a place. When you are in public, you stoic, you moving. Oh, that happened? Okay, my apology, whatever. You keep moving. When you get home, right? When you get back to your humble abode, you process things and you deal with things accordingly. But as you're on that pursuit, you got to stay locked in on the mission. Eye contact on the target. Red dot on the target. You cannot lose focus. There's certain periods in your life, gentlemen. There's certain periods in your life where if you could just focus 100% of your focus on the goal, for even 45 days, you'd be amazed at the remarkable, the astonishing bounds and leaps you can make in your life, whether this be your career, whatever it may be. Some of you, there are spurts and times and seasons where you have to literally exhaust yourself to a powder for you to get what you want. And you're gonna know when those seasons are. You know when you gotta focus a little bit more. Obviously, we're always focused, but we're human beings. And so human beings, we go through different trivial things. Things come up that we have to tend to. You gotta take out the trash. You gotta, the little things in life, the frivolous things about life. But you gotta stay out of your emotions, fellas. Some of you guys right now, your emotions have landed you in jail. They've landed you broke because you can't control yourself. You always want to go spend. You always want to gamble. You always want to get new clothes. You always want to get new things. You always want to be outside. You're emotional. And so because you're emotional and you can't lead yourself, brother, if you can't lead yourself, how are you going to get to where you say you want to get to? You see, all you guys do is talk. All you do is talk. You say you want this. You say, oh, I'm building my clothing brand company. No, you're not. You haven't taken any actionable steps to doing that. You're just talking about it. You're just spectating. You're just watching people online doing things. Living the life that you could be living. Sleeping next to the woman that you could be sleeping next to. Having the family that you could have. Living the dream that you could have. You control your life. You can have everything you want. You got to stay in your bag. Some of you right now, you're letting the opinions of friends, so-called friends, and other people in your family, in your life, discourage you from chasing your dream. They say one thing, and it discourages you from going after what you want. Man, fuck what everybody else got to say. What do you want? Don't let anybody talk you out of your dream, ever. Because they don't understand you. They don't understand what's going on in your head. They don't understand the purpose, the anger that you have when you know you a heavy hitter, when you know you a big dog, and you're not in the position that you want to be in yet. You gotta live with that every single day, knowing I'm a fucking behemoth, and I'm sitting here right now living a life that is subpar, and it's up to me. And as a man, you gotta eat that. You gotta eat that. Nobody knows the battles that you go through in that ring, and those 4 ropes inside of your mind every single day. Sometimes it's a battle royale. It's you versus all of the former versions of yourself battling. The former versions of yourself telling you you're insecure. You're not who you say you are. Why are you fronting? You know you can't do that. You know where we come from. You know we come from the hood. You know we come from this country. You know you stutter. You know you have whatever your insecurity is. You have to reign supreme. Don't you know that you reign supreme when you want to? You dominate when you want to. You can do anything when you want to. You got to stay in your bag. Stay out of your emotions. You see, the mind will play little sick games with you, right? When you start to level up, you'll have little thoughts coming up saying, you know that's not safe. You know you can't do that, right? You know so-and-so is watching you, right? What will they think? What will they think? So what? You see, you have the ability to live whatever life you want. But you also have to take the steps in alignment with that man. And you see, this is where a lot of people drop off. When you really have to start being that guy. It's easy to talk about it. It's easy to watch YouTube videos. It's easy to get motivated even. But when you got to do that work every day, oh damn. Oh damn. Maybe I don't want it like I want. Maybe I don't want it like I said I do. Maybe I don't want this life. Let me tell you guys something. You have the ability to change your mental state at any point. I came through this world fussing. Nigga, we ain't have nothing. Every ghetto I know the same. Trying to make a little change. Preacher man come around talking. I don't want to hear keep walking. I'm going to put the powder in the pot. Whip it till I'm pulling off a lot. Imagine when I pull it off the lot. My new shit came without a top. Once I'm on, I ain't never gonna stop. Bitch, I'm on, I ain't never gonna stop. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. That's my shit from 50. That song gets me in a warrior state. Anytime I'm facing something difficult, whether I'm at the gym and I got a heavy set in front of me, whether I'm on a long tempo run and my knees are hurting and the little bitch in me is telling me, stop, Dud, stop. And I know I got 3 miles left. I put that song on repeat and it helps me activate the mental state necessary to drive. You can control your state. You can command the desirable state that you need at will. And I always give credit where credit is due. I learned this bit of information from a phenomenal book that I read a couple of years ago that I've recently revisited called Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins. So to you, Mr. Robbins, I say thank you for a phenomenal read. You see, when you learn how to command and activate desirable states, whether it's with a specific song, a specific movie, or auto-suggestion with no cards around you, priming your mind, you can't be stopped. The whole world is trying to brainwash you. The whole world is trying to get your attention. You go on Instagram, all you see is ads, you see this, you see that. Everybody is fighting for your attention. Why not brainwash yourself? Why not brainwash yourself to say, I can do anything? I can do anything. Fuck that. We're not going to Croatia this summer. Dud, it's time to lock in. You was in Italy last year. You was in Turkey last year. You played, you had fun. It's time to lock in. How bad do you want it? Huh? Well, you got women throwing themselves at you every single day, but you say no, you discipline yourself. How bad do you want it? A lot of you guys, you want the women, you want the status, you want all types of different things. But you're going to have to discipline yourself when you do get those things. Otherwise, you'll lose yourself. I'm not even saying I'm to some certain level. I'm grinding every day to get to certain levels. But I know the discipline starts now. It doesn't start when I become that man. It starts now. And I will become that man because of the work that I'm doing now. You got to stay in your bag. A lot of y'all don't hear me though. You got to be angry, fellas. You got to use that anger. You know you're great. You know you're big. You know you were Titan, but you allow yourself to live a mediocre life. Are you not angry? People are living the life that you want. You know you got so many things to do. Your family might be struggling, and you know you can change it. Are you not angry? You know you're a fucking big dog. And you live in a subpar life right now. You might have hit a couple of little accolades, but you're not living life to the fullest extent like you know you can. And you holding yourself back. You in your fucking emotions. Stay in your bag. Can't be focused about what anybody else is saying about you. You a big dog. You know where you going. You locked in. Are you not angry? Y'all too casual with it. Y'all too nonchalant. You too nonchalant. You guys have to have a sense of urgency. This shit is not promised. People are dying left and right. Don't you want to live? I thought you said you wanted to live. I thought you said you wanted to be great. Huh? I thought you said you wanted to do the thing. It's been 2 years, you still ain't did the thing. Huh? It's been 3 years, you still ain't did the thing that you said that you want to do. You gotta stay in your bag. Too many men are walking around here in their emotions. Too many of us men are walking around light on this earth. You walking around light, tiptoeing, afraid to speak and be who you are, afraid to be yourself, holding yourself back, doubting yourself. You know you can do this thing, you say, nah, well, what if this happens? Fuck, what if it happens? And what if it does? So what? It happens, you keep going. So what? You keep going. Until you die. That's the point. Until you die. You go after your goals until you die. That's it. There's no other option. Stay in your bag. Get out of your emotions. You process it when it's time. Yeah, we healthy over here, you feel me? There's a time and there's a place. But y'all gotta get a sense of urgency, bro. We playing around with our lives too much. This shit is not a game. You got so many big things to do, so many people that need you. You were called to do great. You were Titan. And I want to see all of you guys win. I really do. I pour my heart to you guys every single consultation call. I want to see you guys win. You guys are phenomenal. You guys are great. You got to stay locked in though, fellas. There's a time to play and there's a time to work. And if you can dig deep this summer while everybody kicked up, got their feet kicked up, they in Europe, they wherever they are. Kikiing, drinking beers, niggas is getting fat. While you staying shredded, you locked in. You working in the cut when nobody knows, nobody sees you, then you gonna pop out. And when you pop out, you gonna pop out with that shit. You gonna pop out glorious, magnificent. But you gotta stay in your bag. Stay out of your emotions. People gonna come around and try to play with you. Trying to tell you all types of stuff to limit you. You gotta know how to let people's words go in one ear and out the other. You filter out what you need, what's valuable, and you let the shit go out. Because some people, they can say something to you, and if you internalize it, it'll rock your world. It'll destroy you if you accept it to be the truth. But this is where controlling your state comes into place. Stay in your bag, not your emotions. That's the video, fellas. So
I've been all in my bag, you been all in my business. You be all in your feelings. I've been all in them trenches. I've been all in my bag, you be all in my business. Know they notice me flexing, fit in all in my fitness. I've been all in my bag, you been all in my business.